So those are some of the ways that I see people getting unhinged dealing with the news and its conflicts with one's hero system.
The problems which you're describing certainly real. They're sort of problems which I almost I envy to a certain extent. I wish I had a little bit more of, because I have throughout the last decade or writing these books which you've read, and like dealing with these issues on such a high level of philosophical, abstraction. Even when it comes to the memoir, even as concrete and visceral as that was, I was still that was on a high level of philosophical abstraction. I kind of wish, more so than I have, that I would become more kind of captive to these like news stories, that they would sort of overwhelm my reactions a little bit more than they actually are. So in a sense, I've perhaps cultivated my sense of theory. I feel, from my perspective, I may have the opposite vice of the one that you've described, in that sort of I've cultivated my capacity for nuance and perspective and relativization more so than would be ideal, to the point that I've made like 2 YouTube videos so far, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, what can I do to improve? I mean, everybody sucks when they start. I know that, but I was thinking, I have a little bit of difficulty just like fully believing what I'm saying, just because in the back of my mind I go, yeah, okay, but there's other perspectives to it. It's almost too great a disengagement. So the vices which you're describing are certainly real, are certainly possible. I would prefer to be more compromised by those vices than I am, because the insistence on objectivity and perspective, that can be debilitating too.